Hey guys, now I'm going to tell you guys about our social days. So, previous or new, this is going to be some new information for all of you. So, our social days are when we meet at at the Rogers First Baptist Church off of Olive Street. At our social days, we normally, like last year, we had unstructured and structured days, and it was so confusing trying to figure out which social day you were going to. So this year, we're taking away the confusion and we're making it super simple that a social day is just that, a social day. So on the social day schedule, you can see that we now have open play time from 11 to 12:30. So that's an hour and a half of free play, okay? So you don't have to come to that. You could come at 12:30 for when the actual rotations start, or you could just come for the playtime and then leave at 12:30 if you don't want to do the rotations, whatever you prefer, okay? But we'll now have open playtime from 11 to 12:30. So this is kind of like our unstructured days. We'll have a group meeting from 12:30 to 12:45. That's 15 minutes long. So this is where we're talking about updates, things that are coming up, different things like that. Then we'll have 3 rotations, each 45 minutes long. You can also bring your lunch during our open social days, but just remember that we are a net-free group, okay? So now we have more options as far as coming and going. So it's completely up to you what you want to do for your family. You could come to the open play time. This is a great time for moms just to chat and hang out. It's a great time for kids to get to know each other. We have a teen room that has a pool table, a foosball table for the teens to hang out in. We have a big gymnasium that has 2 different sides so the kids can play basketball or play different gym games. We have a huge serving room where the kids can bring board games and play chess or different things like that. And then a lot of kids just run around and just have a great time. So it's just time for the kids to get to know other kids. It's a great time for you to get to know moms and for your kids to meet friends. So I highly recommend coming to the open play time. But if you don't want to spend your whole day there, I totally understand that too. You could just come at 12:30, or you could come to the open play time and then just leave before the other meeting. It's completely flexible to whatever you want to do, but there is that option there if you want to stay to both. So how a typical social day works is we'll have our group meeting and then we'll split up by age group. So we'll have one age group go with the teen mom, another age group with teen mom, and then another one. So this year what's fun about it is that we're actually adding a tot group with this as well, because our poor little toddlers were left out last year. So we want to make sure that they're having fun this year as well. Okay, so our rotations consist of rotation 1, gym class. So it's pro martial arts. They come in and they teach the kids karate and self-defense, and the kids just absolutely love it, and it's at no cost to you. It's like going to free karate lessons, okay? Then we have art class with Amy. Amy is absolutely fabulous. This is very popular every year. She gets like 30 kids per age group that do it. I mean, these are not cheapy art classes, guys. These are like art classes you would pay a lot of money for, okay? And she's only charging our group $5. So most of the time she charges $10 for an art class, so we're getting 50% off. Incredible deal. And she supplies everything. So she supplies the paper, she supplies all the art supplies. You do have an option instead of paper. You can purchase a canvas from Hobby Lobby or Walmart and bring it if you prefer. I do that a lot of times because then it's better to save their artwork that way than having a piece of paper, but you don't have to. You can just come with what she supplies, and that's $5 for each art class. Or if you don't want to take art class during that rotation, you can play board games or hang out with friends or play card games. So there's options if you don't want to take the art class. Then the third rotation is an educational workshop. So this is where we bring in a speaker from outside the group that comes in and teaches the kids about something. It could be they come in and teach the kids about Chinese, or Carol Electric's teaching the kids about electricity, or, like last year we had a lady that brought in all of her birds and her owls, and the kids got to see all the owls and birds, or learn how to 3D print. So there's different educational workshops. What's cool about this year is the kids will also have during the art class. So the art class, sorry, I know I keep going back and forth here. The art class this year is for first grade and up, okay? That is really the audience that she would like to have, so it's first grade and up. So that leaves our kindergarten and under with nothing to do during that art rotation. So I am adding a talk group that is for, it's going to be geared towards 2 to 5 year olds, but of course 1 year olds are welcome to join in on the fun as well. And I'm bringing in different little activities for them. So like our first month, Genesis Gymnastics, bringing out their mats, and they're going to do a little gymnastics class with the little ones and show them tumbling and get them dancing and moving. Okay. So every month there's going to be a different little taught only workshop during that art class, since they're not able to participate into that. Okay. And then while I'm on the subjects of toddlers, one thing that I really want to make sure to remind everybody is that this is not a drop off event. None of our events are, unless it's notated that you're able to drop off. Okay. Our social days and our field trips are family oriented. So that means that parents have to be there and you're responsible for your kids. Our team moms are in place to make sure that everything runs smoothly, to rotate everybody, but you are the one who's in charge of your children, and you're the one who needs to make sure that they're listening and they're not being disruptive, and that they are participating. If they aren't, that's totally fine. Step out. That's totally okay. But we need our parents to rotate with their kids. If you have multiple age kids, you'll go with your youngest kid, okay? Because the tots and the younger elementary kids can be a lot for our field trip host to handle. And so it's really important that mom goes with them during those rotations, okay? So I just want to stress that more and more, to make sure that you are rotating with your youngest child. So we're really excited about the new changes with the social day. We'll have, our famous art classes and gym classes still, and workshops. We're adding in something for the toddlers, and we're combining our structured and unstructured days. And so this is just a great time. Social days are a wonderful time for you to come and meet new friends and get to know people and just have fun. So I highly recommend coming to our social days. Right now we only have 2 on the calendar. We have one in September, which is the one right here, and then we have one in December. And normally we would have them once a month, but we have a lot of fairs and special events that have fallen on those social days, which is why we only have the 2 scheduled. So please come to those, come meet friends, and come have fun. You do need to RSVP for those, so we have a head count of how many kids are in each group. And then to pay for art class, again, that's going to be on the website where you pay for your other field trips, but that's currently not live yet, so that will be up soon. So that's just kind of a social day breakdown of the changes and how social days are going to run. Talk to you soon.